Attention passionate fans of the Cleveland Browns, breaking news. Something big is happening in the AFC North, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland's path toward another run at the title. A shift in power that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. And we're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we begin, if you're a true Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're part of this family. Let's help each other reach 2,000 subscribers. Share this with your friends and other Browns fans. Now, let's get to the news. Browns fan, let me ask you something that's starting to circulate heavily behind the scenes in the NFL. Did the Browns just make one of those quiet moves that completely changes a season? Or did they simply pick up a player another team was already prepared to let go? On Tuesday, the Browns took the first step toward rebuilding their offensive line by striking a deal with the Houston Texans for veteran tackle/guard Titus Howard, acquiring him in exchange for a fifth-round draft pick. Of course, it wasn't just the fifth-round pick involved. Howard also needed a new contract, and the Browns reportedly offered him a 3-year extension worth $63 million. Presumably, this includes a 2026 salary cap hit of about $18 million, which was already built into the deal. Spotrac's market value algorithm had projected that Howard would deserve about $20.1 million per year this offseason, so from that perspective, the deal lines up closely with expectations. Considering how desperate Cleveland was to reinforce an offensive line that entered the offseason composed entirely of pending free agents, this trade looked like a competent way to get ahead of the process of adding 5 new linemen. Within a week, we'll likely also learn what star lineman Joel Bitonio plans to do. He is currently weighing retirement, a return to Cleveland, or signing with another team. Browns received D+ grade for the trade. While the acquisition of Howard initially looked like an easy win for Cleveland, not everyone agreed. At ESPN, the move was viewed as a disaster. Analyst Seth Walder gave the Browns a D+ grade for the trade. Walder's evaluation of Howard was harsh, arguing that the Browns made matters worse with the contract. Howard ranked in the 24th percentile in pass block win rate for tackles and the 31st percentile in run block win rate last season. He was also below average in both categories in 2024. So the Browns are likely signing a below-average starter. And he's not cheap. Indeed, Howard's run-blocking grades raise concerns. However, he did not allow a single sack last season in Houston. It's also important to remember that he was forced to play multiple positions due to injuries along the Texans' offensive line, logging significant snaps at left guard, and right tackle. Second opinion favors the Browns' decision. It's also worth noting that if you want a second opinion on the trade, CBS Sports gave the move an A grade, pointing out that Cleveland had 3 fifth-round picks, meaning the cost and assets to acquire Howard was minimal. CBS also highlighted that in the NFL there is huge demand for offensive linemen but a limited supply of capable players. Because of that, getting ahead of the market and paying fair value for an experienced starter is considered a smart move. The outlet noted that acquiring Howard brings a veteran who can play multiple positions before free agency and the draft, which is a solid pickup. Obviously, the work isn't finished yet, but Howard is a good start. With nearly their entire starting offensive line group set to become free agents at the start of the new league year, the Browns moved early by acquiring Howard. The deal surprised many people. From Houston's perspective, trading Howard cleared only a modest amount of cap space, just over $4 million, and he was coming off what might have been the best season of his 7-year career. In 18 games, including the playoffs, Pro Football Focus recorded that Howard allowed 0 sacks and just 1 quarterback hit in pass protection. For Cleveland, the move also raised some eyebrows because Howard is about to turn 30 years old. While the cost of a fifth-round pick was reasonable, the Browns reportedly included a 2-year, $45 million extension in the deal, tying him to Cleveland through 2028. Texans reporter Aaron Wilson shared Howard's reaction to the news shortly after it broke, and his response was music to the ears of Browns fans. According to Wilson, Texans players were very unhappy about the team's decision to trade Howard. While they weren't actively negotiating with Titus, they were discussing a contract extension. They never actually talked about the contract. That's when they shifted their focus to a trade, Wilson explained. I don't think anyone in the locker room is happy about the Titus trade. That includes quarterback C.J. Stroud. Titus is very well liked and respected. This was purely financial. Titus is a blue-collar, hard-working player. He fit perfectly. That wasn't the problem. It was about money. They're not happy about losing Titus, but they'll deal with it.